Rosner here from mudcoaching.com, and I just want to say thanks for joining me for another little episode here of Digging Deep with Dara, where we talk about all things self-love and self-relationship. If you haven't seen my first two videos, which are really sort of foundational, introductory type videos for what I'm going to be discussing, please go back and do that, because the way that at least the first, I want to say, handful to 10 videos or so that I'll put on here are going to be somewhat progressive. There's going to be a bit of a building process to them, where it's sort of like an evolution. So I think it would behoove you to go and start at the very beginning. But if you've already watched my first two videos, then welcome back. And today what I really want to do is focus on, where do you get started? You know, now that you've watched the first two videos, you've made the choice to form a deeper relationship with yourself, to choose to love yourself. You've made that decision. You're here. You're ready to do it. I also asked you to make 3 promises to yourself, and those will really sort of just like be some checks and balances for you, for, you know, are you really loving yourself the best way that you can in the moment? So the 3 promises are really important, and just a quick review of those. The first promise is, I promise to honor and stay true to my own soul's path. The second one is, I promise to only allow people, things, and circumstances into my life that support my well-being and that are good for me. And the third one is, I promise to never abandon myself. I will always have my own back. Okay, so now what's next? And that's what the focus of the video for today is going to be. So what do? You're ready to love yourself, and you need a little bit of structure perhaps for really knowing how to get started. So what I want to encourage you to do is memorize a very simple acronym. Fundamentally, to love ourselves, we have to care deeply about ourselves, our own well-being, our life, and our happiness. So care is going to be the word that we're going to build an acronym from, and then it's going to help serve you in knowing how to begin to nurture your relationship with yourself and to experience what it is to really love yourself. So care, C. The C stands for curiosity. From this point forward, I want you to become your favorite subject. I want you to become deeply interested, maybe even fascinated in who it is that you are, what you have to uniquely contribute to the world, and to go on an intentional journey of self-discovery and self-exploration. So my invitation through the C in care is just to become really deeply curious about who you are, why you do what you do, why you feel how you feel, and really just in a very compassionate way, begin to engage in a sort of self-analysis that's gentle and kind. If you get triggered by something, that's a really great opportunity to say, what's really happening here with me? Where did that come from? What am I really feeling? What's underneath this emotion? What is it that I'm afraid of? What are the beliefs underneath those fears that I have about myself that I might really want to take a look at? The next letter in the CARE acronym is attention. You want to be curious, you want to have questions, and also you have to be ready to be attentive to the opportunities that come up. So I just gave you one example of what that might look like. But there are lots of examples throughout the day. And of course, this is not an invitation to become self-obsessed and to neglect being attentive to other things in your relationships and other people. But it's really just to raise up the attention that you give, to put it on par with the other things that you do tend to give attention to. We're usually really, really good at putting our focus externally. I'm not asking you to eliminate those focuses and other things that are important to you. I'm just asking you to include yourself from this moment forward, and to give yourself the amount of attention that you give to the other things that matter to you in your life. The R in care stands for responsibility. As you go on a journey of self-discovery, you're going to see things. Some of them you're going to be really pleased with. Others you're not going to be so pleased with. Maybe you're going to see things about yourself that are hard to look at. We all have that. We all have strengths and weaknesses. We have gifts and beautiful qualities and flaws. So the R is an invitation to take responsibility and really fully be willing to own everything that you see about yourself and that you discover about yourself, and just to say, yeah, you know what, that is a part of me. That is an expression of me. And finally, the E is to be an encourager to yourself. So you've now been curious and explorative, and you've, put some attention on aspects of yourself and gone on a journey of asking important questions and being attentive to answering them. You've taken responsibility for the things that you see. The next step is to encourage yourself, right? To look at all of that and to say, what do I want to do with everything that I see about myself? What direction can I go in? What changes can I make? Where can I grow? Where can I celebrate what I see and who I am? And how can I really just be my own cheerleader every step of the way? So that's what I have for you today. I hope that the CARE acronym is something that you feel could be useful to you. I know that it's been really useful to me, and I use it all the time. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And also, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, or simply write me an email at dara@mudcoaching.com, and I would love to interact with you. Thanks for watching Digging Deep with Dara, and I'll see you soon.